Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. So, what I'm about to do today, I highly do not recommend. There is a million reasons that I'm probably going to talk about later on in this video why you should not ever buy any sort of a fake palette or any kind of dupe or any sort of just complete knockoff. One, I think it's illegal. I think you're like not supposed to do it. Secondly, you have no idea what kind of products they actually put in this palette because it's fake. So just a heads up, like they can, I mean, there's numerous different news reports and like articles of like what they actually found in fake makeup.
In your health news this afternoon, makeup buyers beware. Sometimes when you spot a good deal on knockoff brands, it really is too good to be true. Police say they have confiscated counterfeit makeup that tested positive for high levels of bacteria and also, get this, animal waste.
And secondly, it's just really not fair to Jeffree or anyone if you buy a fake palette. Also, I actually ended up paying more for my fake palette than I did for the real palette, which I will get into that in a little bit. I'm actually really scared, not gonna lie, just because I have read a lot of news articles. Like the people will put like chemicals, like it's supposed to be really dangerous like to put on your eye, so I'm also nervous, like what if my eye like freaks out? What if I get pink eye? What if, I don't know. Actually, I hate that I just put that into the universe because pink eye is something that every time I talk about, I end up getting. I'm gonna be so angry. And also, I really like Jeffree. I know that sometimes he could be a little controversial, but I think he is a very smart businessman, and I obviously don't want to be like ripping him off in any way, even though I ended up paying more. So this palette right here, I have not opened it, honestly, because I'm a little nervous that when I open it up, I'm not gonna be able to tell the difference, and I wanna be able to tell the difference between the two. So this one right here, I have it pulled up right here on my computer. I paid $18 and then $9 in shipping for a total of $27. This one here, $17.50, because I did order it when James Charles was having a little bit of that Shane Dawson drama and all that stuff, and then Morphe dropped him and all that. I ordered this during that time from Ulta, $17.50, free shipping. Yeah, I don't know why I bought a fake palette when it was double the price of what I paid. I don't know. This is just such a blonde moment. This is such a Courtney thing to do. But I think it'll be really fun. Also, before we go ahead and hop into it, make sure to go ahead and hit the little subscribe button if you guys have not already. Give this a big thumbs up and turn on that post notification bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. Also, I am so burnt. Jeffree would be so disappointed in me because I know like Jeffree is always about staying out of the sun, like wrinkles, all that stuff. And I went to the beach the other day. Literally, it looks so red. I have like really deep like swimsuit tans. Like it's the worst sunburn I've ever had in my entire life. I could not sleep at all last night because I was just like hurting, and then the more aloe I would put on my skin, I was sticking to my blanket, so every time I moved it was like ripping my skin. It was not a good situation. But now that we already talked about prices, I am going to put my laptop to the side, and now it's time to actually look at the products. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I also have separate brushes that I'm going to be using on the fake palette, honestly, because I just don't know what's in it, and I don't trust it, and I'm gonna throw away the brushes after I'm done using them. This is the real palette. It is so you can definitely see a shine from my ring light. It is so beautiful. On the back, there's a picture of Jeffree. It says, "Hi, how are ya?" And this is the fake one. So I am going to put the real one on this side and the fake one on this side. I have not opened it, I have not looked at it. I'm very intrigued to see how close they are. Okay, there is such a difference. There is no way I wouldn't know the difference between the two. One, they're completely different sizes. That is hilarious. And then look at this photo on the back. Like, I know it's a little bit hard, but like, what? I wonder if there's a way I can return this. This is crazy. And like at least get my $27 back. Right off the bat, there are so many visual differences. The size is different. The whole front cover is pretty much different. Also, there's spacing errors in the Morphe. So it's like the MOR are very spaced out, and then the FHE are pretty close together, and then there's the X, And then the Jeffree Star is pretty much normal. The real palette literally just says Morphe X Jeffree Star. On the side of this one, it says Morphe X Jeffree Star Artistry Palette. It's like they tried. They really tried here. I love that Jeffree puts so much detail into his palette. Just, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. The colors, now some of them I did use, so if any of them look used, it's because I have already been using the regular Jeffree Star palette. The fake one's the one that I just haven't opened. I also love that there's a mirror here. That is my favorite thing ever. I love when palettes have a mirror. When they don't, it's just like, I don't know, I think it's a little bit weird because I need to use a mirror somehow, so then I end up bringing out a different palette. All right, opening this one up, like I said, visually very different. I'm also having a lot of trouble getting it out of the packaging. So this one here came with bubble wrap on it. This one comes with bubble wrap, but like this actually would protect it if it fell. This is so thin. Like, not to like compare bubble wrap, but like, come on now. So once again, they really did try. I mean, this doesn't even compare. That is so funny. Okay, so right off the bat, they did get the names of the shades correct on the fake palette. They really tried. The colors are pretty similar. As you can see, honestly, if I showed you this, you probably wouldn't even know that this was a fake palette. I will say that they're not like, how do I say this? The pans are not good quality. This one right here is the real palette. The real mirror, what's up guys? And then here's the fake one. What's up? Like, what is up with these pans? They're also way smaller than this one, probably just because the palette in itself is a lot smaller. I would never normally go for a bright pink look, but I kind of just want to do it solely just to like try out the pinks and see if I can get like a really pretty bold look. So I'm taking 2 different brushes once again, just to make sure that I'm not contaminating this palette here. All right, so I'm going to be taking the shade Lynn, which is whoa. I really didn't expect it to be as pigmented as it was, or else I wouldn't have put so much on my brush. Lynn is the shade right here. It's a really nice, just like nude shade. It's perfect for going underneath your brow. I'm very impressed by how pigmented it is. Usually when I get like a nude shade, it's not crazy pigmented and I can just put as much as I possibly want on. This one, not so much. Now we're gonna try the Lynn on this palette. Looks like this one, once again, a nice matte nude. I'm so nervous. Yeah, this is how I would expect it to be like. Very, very little pigment. I literally feel like I did nothing to my face. Now I'm going to brush the color My. This one right here, just a really pretty, very light pink. I'm just gonna like put this all over my lid. Now for My on this one, very similar shade. Also a matte light pink. There's like nothing on this. Also, this eye's getting really irritated and I don't know if it's the brush because I haven't used the brush in a really long time, or if it's something in the product that is making my eye start to get irritated. Like as I was like rubbing the brush across it, like my eye was kind of starting to hurt. Now I'm taking Self-Made. This is a very pigmented, very bright, hot pink, and we are gonna take this all over the lid. I'm basically planning on doing like pink on the lid and then purple in the corner, and then maybe taking like another color and brushing it underneath. I don't really look good with like really pink and really colorful lids, but honestly this is just for the fun to compare the 2 palettes. So I'm not really striving for perfection right now. Wow, that is so wow, a little bit goes a long way. Well, very pigmented, goes like a little tiny bit goes a very long way. Now taking the exact same color, even in the pan, it looks the exact same color. There's like there's nothing coming off on my brush right now. This is hilarious. Nothing. I'm really swirling. I'm trying. I'm really trying to get product. Oh my gosh. There's nothing. I'm really trying. Okay, there should be a lot of product on this. I can't even imagine if I would have just swooshed it around that much in the real palette. All right, moving on. Now I'm taking this matte purple shade and I'm just going to be filling in my crease, just adding as much color as possible because why not? This is the exact reason why I don't wear super bright colors, because I feel like I look ridiculous. It's also not in my comfort zone. Same shade over here. I bet you nothing comes off. Same thing. Nothing. I feel like I'm playing with kids makeup right now. I spent double the money for less product. I'm honestly just having fun right now, so I'm going to take Pink Fleet, which is another purpley shade, and I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line. It's interesting that the shades are so different, but like on my eye, they kind of all look like, I don't know if I just blended it in really well. They all sort of look like the same shade. Now on this side, I'm gonna use Pink Fleet, but I'm actually going to use my finger. I just really don't wanna double dip in brushes. The Pink Fleet on this one looks like a very girly purple pink. This one is just matte purple. I'm gonna be so careful not to get this in my eye. I never typically experiment with winged eyeliner, but I think that this look I think it would look really good with a winged eyeliner and fake eyelashes. And the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put some glitter on the inner corner and just leave it be. This is such a fail. We're gonna use Dog Mom. Wow, I'm digging this. This looks so good. Okay, now taking Dog Mom. Okay, so this is what Dog Mom looks like on this palette. It's a beautiful pink shimmer. This is what Dog Mom looks like in this palette. It's like brown. We're gonna do it. We're gonna take the brown. That is so funny. I'm gonna hate myself later. I'm probably gonna end up having a rash on my face. That's what's gonna end up happening. We're gonna try a wing. I am terrible at wings. Like if Jeffree Star was watching this video, I feel like he'd be so upset with me. One, because I bought a fake palette of his. Oh my gosh, it looks like a black eye. Okay. I feel like I literally have two separate looks on my eye right now. But I use the same shades. All right. I literally feel like a crazy person. Also, I kind of feel like my lashes are different sizes. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer in. I don't want you guys to judge on my makeup skills because that's not fair to Jeffree. So this is the real side. You can see the color is very pigmented, it's very bold. This side over here is the fake palette. There's no real color at all. It was like really hard to get any color at all. And you can even see like I have like the brown on the inner corner, whereas this one's like a nice shimmer. My camera is totally about to die, so I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts. Final thoughts, I literally paid half the money for more brand name product. Like this was $17.50 for the real deal, for products that like, for makeup that I know that is safe. I know that it's not gonna like break me out. I know where it's coming from. And I paid twice the amount of money for a fake palette. Not worth it for one, that has no pigment. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. But it was really interesting to see like, honestly, like how they even tried to like get the packaging, even though they like didn't. They like did not get this like the packaging right at all, but they tried. And I think that it was really interesting to just check it out. It's 10 out of 10, do not recommend buying fake products. Do not do it. Once again, it can be very harmful. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm definitely gonna go wash this off my eye because I don't want an eye infection or anything. I don't wanna know what's in the product. I'm gonna go wash this off right after the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed and I'll see you all later. Bye.